Have you seen this fluffy little face popping up everywhere online? Yep, that's Labu, the toy that's blown up the internet. But here's the thing, the original is not just expensive, it's crazy expensive. In this video, I'll show you how to make your own Labu with your hands, your style, and for a fraction of the price. So stay with me till the end, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let's create some magic. The main material for sewing our toy is felt. You can find a full list of all the materials you need in the description of this video. Using the pattern, cut out all the part. By the way, you will also find a link to the pattern in the description. Today we start sewing with the ears. Using milk-colored sewing threads, sew the part of the inner part of the ear to the ear itself as shown in the video. Then use pink thread to sew the second part of the inner part of the ear in the same way. Fold the two parts of the ear and sew them together with a blanket stitch. The blanket stitch is one of the basic hand stitches used when sewing felt. Memorize it well, we will need it a few more times. In the same way, sew the second ear. Next, work with the head. Sew the muzzle with sewing threads of milk color. Now sew on the white parts of the eyes. Make sure that they are located symmetrically. same way, sew the black parts of the eyes. When sewing this toy, I use American felt. You can also use felt from other manufacturers. The main thing is that it should be soft. However, today, I cut out the face from stiff felt of white color and glued it with a glue gun. To make the expression of the toy's face more formidable, I specially stitched these lines over the eyes and mouth with a backward needle stitch. I used black thread, folded 4 times. Next, we sew the head. First, glue the ears to the back part. Do not use too much glue, only to glue the parts together. It will be more convenient to sew further. Sew the head with a blanket stitch using pink thread. Pay attention to how to sew the part where the ears are inserted into the head. Stuff the head with filler. Sew the arms with blanket stitch, having glued the paws beforehand. Stuff the hands with filler. Work with the body. First glue the legs and then sew them together. Densely stuff the body with filler. So all parts of the toy are ready. Now you need to sew them together. To do this, we use a blind stitch and pink threads. I recommend taking a long thread, folded in 2 times. While I'm sewing, I want to remind you that on my channel there are many video lessons on sewing felt toys of different themes, forest, safari, farm and others, as well as master classes on sewing baby mobiles. I will be glad if you look at my other tutorials. glue the nose with the glue gun. The toy is almost ready. It remains to draw the eyes with white paint on the fabric. I use a paint brush and at the end a little smooth the edges of the pupils if necessary. Yay! Our toy is ready. Thank you for sewing with me. If you liked this tutorial, put a like and subscribe to not miss new tutorials.